Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm actually here making a One Piece news video, which I feel like I need to do more of these videos, to be honest. Like, I've been honestly slacking. Like, I remember doing video, like, at first videos on with the announcement of the fact that the One Piece English dub was coming back. And then I would typically do, like, One Piece English dub updates on when episodes would come out and release and everything. And then I just stopped doing that. But, I want to start doing that again just for the English dub fans of One Piece that really do like the English dub of One Piece and actually, want to essentially hear, the parts of the favorite moments we've seen in the back half of One Piece or the post time skip stuff dubbed. And well, I'm gonna get back to that art and stuff like that, but we got good news today because obviously the main title of this, or the main reasoning I'm making this video, since I'm gonna go back to doing more English dub updates for the One Piece anime, is the fact that this past week or something like that, we essentially, the last batch of episodes for the One Piece English dub, which pertains to the Dressrosa Arc, essentially uploaded to Funimation, I believe a week ago or two. And obviously the number one important thing is everybody was waiting, okay, when's the confirmation of the next batch of One Piece anime episodes, or are they going to take a break to stop dubbing? But no, they're not taking a break. They are continuing to dub the One Piece English dub. And obviously this video is the fact that, well, One Piece Voyage 12, or Season 12 Voyage 1, has now been announced for release. So let me read you the article, the article on Funimation.com about it. So anyways, the article goes on to say that the story in Dressrosa may have come to a close, but the journey continues. We're excited to announce that the One Piece Season 12 Voyage 1 English dub is officially headed to digital storefronts and streaming on Funimation later this month. Starting November 9th, episodes 747 and 758 of the One Piece will arrive on digital media storefronts, including Microsoft Movies and TVs. But that's not all. The next batch of English dub episodes will begin streaming on Funimation on November 30th, perfect for the holiday season viewing as the Straw Hats begin their next adventure in the Zou Arc. So listen, essentially the same thing it's been going on, if you've known this whole, One Piece English dub, thing they've been doing. They upload the episodes to digital stores to make sales and stuff off of it, especially the fact you want to see it early compared to waiting it out on Funimation. And then near the tail end of mostly every month they do that. They come out with the batch where you can stream. Now at first I was always questioning why do they do that, but it must be some contractual agreement and stuff like that. But listen, it is what it is. So again, with the streaming storefront stuff, if you want to buy the freaking Voyage 1s of Season 12 package, you can go right ahead on your Microsoft format or any other digital media. All I will say is you're going to be spending about $20 for about 12 to 13 episodes. You just will get early access to that other people will have to wait. Personally, I don't think it's worth the $20. Just wait till the end of the month when the episodes come out on Funimation, because you can pay for a Funimation subscription every month at a cheaper price. Like, I'm paying like $5.99 every month for a Funimation subscription and stuff like that, and I'm still gonna get the episodes regardless. But it is great to finally see that, well, we're getting Zou content here, and obviously it's gonna start off, from what I checked on Funimation, it starts off with that Silver Mine little mini arc, which has a little bit of tie-ins to One Piece Film Gold, if you ever seen that film. And it ends off at the part when Luffy and the gang meet up with Dog Duke Storm, or Inuarashi, obviously, who you guys know if you watch the subbed version. But I will say for people who only strictly watch the dub, Zou is like literally the arc that sets up the next two main important arcs in the series, which are really the Whole Cake Island arc, which I know a lot of people can't wait to hear dubbed, and the ever close to coming soon Wano arc, which, man, when we get those episodes dubbed, holy crap. Now, the one thing I also do wonder is the fact is when we do get to Wano eventually, I wonder if when the anime eventually catches up, I wonder if they're going to do, the whole format where the subbed episode will come out first, and then a week later that same dubbed episode of the last week's subbed episode will come out to make it like at least one episode ahead of One Piece. I don't know how they're going to handle the Wano arc whenever they eventually catch up to it. I would only envision that they would do that unless they just let Wano go on for a few episodes and then like, oh, we got another batch that we gotta freaking record and stuff like that. But again, like I said, before I talk about the Dressrosa dub and my thoughts on it, since it's fully over now, again, we need to thank Funimation for this. Again, I know a lot of people do not like Funimation with everything that's been going on in the past with their issues and stuff like that. But we really need to be appreciative of Funimation for actually coming back with the One Piece English dub, because if not for them coming back, hold on a quick second, guys. My dog's barking in the background. Okay, back from making my dog shut up. But as I was saying, we really do have to thank Funimation for coming out with this content, making more English dub episodes when it looked like the English dub after really the Fishman Island arc was just utterly dead and they just stopped. I'm just grateful and I'm happy with the fact that the English dub for One Piece is back. And like I said, various times, I still do watch the subbed version of One Piece, but I do in all the animes I watch, I prefer dubs over subs because that's just my preference. I like hearing animes in my native tongue. But if I have to watch the subbed video, then I'll watch a sub video of something, say like a My Hero Academia, because I love it so much. But it is really great to see the One Piece English dub continue this thing on, and it's seemingly like they're not going to stop. And by the time we get to Whole Cake Island could be coming within maybe December, early January. So we could get Whole Cake Island starting on that arc literally early 2022. And again, it's just crazy the fact that we've got through Punk Hazard, Dressrosa within probably about a year or two, which is groundbreaking. So we definitely have to give our props up to Funimation for putting out this content, for all the voice actors, coming out and doing their jobs, coming into the studio, recording their lines, and making sure this gets out on time so, the fans can enjoy this and everything. So yeah, that's that. And I do wanted to talk, I don't want to spend too much on this topic, but I do kind of want to give my overall review thoughts on the Dressrosa English dub. Now, I will probably link in the video probably the first part of my series review with one of my co-hosts on the channel. I do videos with, or we talked about the Dressrosa arc. My thoughts, so in other words, I'm not going to get into story because obviously what's the point? I'm just going to talk about what my thoughts of the dub were. I definitely did enjoy the Dressrosa English dub. It was one of the dub arcs that I was actually looking forward to the most, just because of how much I do like the Dressrosa dub, or how much I do like the Dressrosa arc as a whole. I thought Colleen Clinkenbeard killed it as Luffy in the various scenes. Robert McCollum as Don Quixote do Flamingo. He was dope as hell. I thoroughly enjoyed his performance as Do Flamingo. I thought he did a great job. Like literally, this was Doflamingo's arc to shine, and I think Robert McCollum knocked it out of the park. Now, there's gonna be people who said that I prefer the Japanese voice actor of Doflamingo compared to Robert McCollum, but listen, I think Robert McCollum's performance was just as good as the subbed version, as the Japanese Doflamingo's role in this arc. Matthew Mercer as Law, I thought was really good and everything, especially when you get more of his scenes and stuff like that. I don't know who did the Kid Law voice, but I did not like the Kid Law voice. I did think the Kid Law voice was kind of annoying, too freaking loud, and the voice was just weird and everything. I did like the Corazon voice. The Corazon voice I thought was pretty damn good and everything. So yes. Other things. In terms of the other Coliseum Royal members, I definitely did like their voices. I think they all did fairly well with what they were given, and stuff like that. So I definitely did like that. Time to come with anything. The royal family members like King Riku, Viola, Rebecca, and even Kyros. Even though he's not a part of the royal family, but technically he is. I did like their voices. Now, at first, it was kind of, when I was first watching the Dressrosa dub, it took a while to get used to, but when I got adjusted to their voices, I like their voices. I like the fact that they gave them a distinct type of voice with, an accent. They gave him, I believe, like an Italian accent or something like that. They gave him a really they gave him like a Roman or European accent. I think it's an Italian accent. I forget what Dressrosa is kind of based off. It's like based off like Rome and Italy combined, and stuff like that. But I do like the fact that they gave them accents to make them like very distinctive and everything. Again, when you first hear it, it takes some time to get adjusted to, because you're hearing these characters, the voice actors play these characters and use an accent with these characters. But again, like I said, I like it because it makes this kingdom distinctly different. Now, the common people really didn't have accents like they did, but I did like the fact that they at least tried. Funimation at least said, let's make this royal family compared to the other royal families like Princess Shirahoshi and even Vivi's kingdom in Alabasta, somewhat different, where we just don't like them sound generic. Let's give them a unique voice. I will say this, about Funimation dubs, even though some dubs may not be the best from Funimation, but I do like the fact that they will try to give distinct voices in the roles of how they perform and stuff like that. So yeah, that was one thing I pretty much enjoyed. A funny thing, if you guys ever watch Kagi Let's Plays, I think is his channel, he actually was oh my goodness, I can't believe he was Doflamingo's right hand man. He was fucking Treble. When I heard that was actually Kagi, I was like, Kagi was Treble? Oh, hey there, Dovi. I was actually freaking shocked that Kagi played Treble. So that was pretty cool. Bellamy, obviously, if you guys know, Bellamy is played by the same voice actor who does Captain Eustace Kidd. I don't know his name, and then let me actually look this up probably right now so I can get a better judgment. I probably should have had this already. I know he does Raditz. Justin Cook. Yes, Justin Cook reprised his role as Bellamy. Now, obviously, if you know the One Piece English dub, he also voice acts Captain Kidd. Now, the thing back when he first dubbed Bellamy, which was like way back near the Skypiea saga, the Skypiea arc, he sounded like, his Raditz voice here, and everything. Now here he changed. They made Funimation made him change his voice. Now you could say, oh, it's probably because he was younger, because it was 2 years ago. But they changed his voice to a more gritty, and I think Justin Cook also plays Super Boo as well. Let me see. Yeah, Justin Cook is the Super Boo English dub voice actor. And when you listen to Bellamy in the English dub for Dressrosa, I'm guessing they wanted to make his voice sound different, not only because of 2-year time skip, but probably from the standpoint his regular Bellamy voice at the time sounded too much like Kid's voice, because he also voice acts Captain Kidd. So I did like Funimation changing the approach and like, hey, I think you need to change your voice. So they made Justin Cook use his Super Boo voice when using this much older Bellamy and everything. And I thought he killed it as Bellamy yet again, and stuff like that. I liked all the Don Quixote family members, voice actor roles and much. I'm not going to identify all the voice actors. I did think all the voice actors did really freaking good. Pika's voice, it took some time, but it wasn't, I would say, as funny as the subbed version. But they got somebody to do the voice who had a pretty high pitched voice. I will say that. I don't know who did Pika's voice in the dub, but I will say I thought it was good enough. I will say it was not as good as the Japanese voice, because the Japanese voice was way too high pitched. Then again, it's kind of hard to do that in English, especially when you're dealing with adult people, and stuff like that. Sugar's voice, I did not really like, especially when she freaking screamed. She's like, yeah! It was kind of weird, because it was like, you would think they would make Sugar sound more like a little girl, but it was like a mixture of a little girl and the standpoint of sounding like she's a middle-aged woman. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of that voice decision. Now we do know Sugar is a lot older than what she looks like. It's because of her fruit she ate, she takes the form of a kid, but she's a lot older than what she is, because it's already stated. But I don't like the fact that they kind of did like a kid voice, trying to mix it in with a middle-aged voice. So yeah. In terms of Sabo, obviously as I look up the Sabo voice actor, Johnny Young Bosch, obviously he takes the role of being Sabo with obviously the whole Vic Miyaga fallout and stuff like that. I thought Johnny Young Bosch as Sabo was really good. I liked him in One Piece Stampede as Sabo, and I definitely liked him here in the dub here in Sabo as Sabo. I definitely did enjoy it to the very much of the approach. Also too, this is the first time we also hear Chris Rager's interpretation of Blackbeard, because if you know, the former Blackbeard voice actor actually passed away, so Chris Rager actually is Blackbeard now. And I thought Chris Rager sounded pretty dang good. I will say he tried to make it sound similar to the previous Blackbeard voice actor, but listen, I think Chris Rager is a nice replacement, because he sounds like what a Blackbeard character would sound like. So I definitely do like that. So, I definitely do enjoy that, and he's not bad as Blackbeard. So I definitely do enjoy that whole aspect there. We hear Kaido's voice. Kaido's English dub voice actor. I don't know if they have it revealed yet, but when I listen to Kaido's voice actor, again, like I said, I'm gonna have to hear more Kaido scenes, which it's gonna have to be to literally Wano until we hear more Kaido. But I thought for the most part, Kaido sounded fairly good, and I liked how he sounded, and I was like, okay, I can feel this Kaido. So yeah, then again, I might have to rehear it again. It sounded what I expect Kaido to sound like. I thought it would sound a little bit more gruffy of a voice, but I'm okay with it. Again, like I said, we'll hear more English dub Kaido when we get to Wano, and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of anybody else. The main cast, Straw Hat members, I thought they were all good. Like I said, Colin Clinkenbeard killed it. Chris Sabat killed it as Zoro. Sonny Strait as Usopp again killed it. Patrick Seitz as Frankie absolutely killed it. And then Stephanie Young as Robin, I thought did a great job too. It's the same thing because they know these characters so damn well, and stuff like that. So I thought they all killed it. But really, other than that, the only other thing I gotta talk about English dub voice wise is the Gear 4 Luffy voice, which is probably one of the most talking points of this arc slash, English dub interpretation. And they give English dub Luffy in 4th Gear a unique voice, an accent some way. So for some apparent reason, Funimation made Colleen give like a weird accent to Gear 4th. It sounded weird when she first said it, after they transform, and she was like, Gear 4th. Now, a lot of people said, well, in the sub version, they made, when Luffy said he was using Gear 4 for the first time, he sounded kind of weird, but all of a sudden, you kind of have, the more you watch Gear 4 of Luffy, they made Colleen stick with this weird accent that just, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it at all. I absolutely hate the Gear 4 voice. I don't know why Funimation made Colleen get some sort of weird, gruffy, tough accent when we've seen Gear 4 in 2 One Piece films, dubbed, mind you. One Piece Film Gold and One Piece Stampede. And Gear 4 Luffy, they made Colleen not give a distinct accent or just make Luffy sound different in Gear 4. It was essentially Colleen Clinkenbeard, they essentially talking normally as a normal Luffy, but with a much more, not with a much more, but a deeper voice to tell, like, oh, she's making Luffy sound serious and everything. Now, maybe they just didn't want to do that for the movies, and they said, we'll change it up in the anime. But I just don't know why they just didn't tell Colleen, just make your voice as deep as you can, where, you can just do that. Like, I guess you can say, like, her Super Saiyan 2 Gohan interpretation from Dragon Ball Z Kai. Like, I think that was the deepest she ever made her voice for a character she voice acts, was Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Dragon Ball Z Kai. I don't know why they didn't make her have a deep voice. I don't like the dub change on the voice. It just sounds really awkward and really weird. Even now, I'm like, okay, I'll get adjusted to it. But when I rewatched even the last time he goes Gear 4 against Doflamingo that eventually knocks him off his King Kong gun, it's like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this. And that begs the question for the other 2 Gear 4 forms we see at this point, which are obviously, I'll keep those just, spoiler free for people that haven't watched all of One Piece and strictly watched the dub. You have to wonder if those 2 Gear 4 other different forms will actually, have somewhat change, I guess accents with those 2. I hope not, because it will give them each distinctive personalities, but again, I hate the Gear 4 voice. I don't know why Funimation did that. But listen, regardless, all the other positives, I think, outshine that one little bad thing. So it's nothing I'm gonna like crucify and everything. Again, it might be something where I just gotta get used to it. Maybe I'll never get used to it. We'll just have to see. But overall, I thought the Dressrosa English dub was really damn good. And I definitely enjoyed this. And I will definitely rewatch this arc all over again in the dub, regardless. because really the dub's my preference, and I definitely did like that. So yeah, but other than that, that's kind of it. So listen, going forward, I'm gonna make One Piece English dub well, videos based on, well, these episodes coming out and being released. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of it. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on One Piece season 12 Voyage 1 of the Zou Arc being dubbed, as well as what were your thoughts on the English dub interpretation of the Dressrosa Arc. Really would like to hear your thoughts, as well as, anyways, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more One Piece content. I upload weekly One Piece anime episodes after every anime episode is done. But other than that, guys, I'm McGoddifer. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day and checking out this video. Till then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.